and then share. Thank you. And share my screen. If I'm correct, you can see my slides here. Not there. Oh, there it is. Very good. Okay, so living in survival mode, the chaos you cannot see, which is the one that's running the show. Welcome to today's 30 minutes training. It's glad you're here. The training is going to be powerful and real. Today we're diving into the chaos that you can't see, the one that's quietly running the show in your mind, body, and life. Okay? Even when things seem fine on the outside, on the inside, you're in survival mode and it's draining the freaking life out of you. Okay? We're going to talk about why that happens, how it became your norm, and what you can actually start doing to change it. This session will be around 30 minutes, so make this your time, close your tabs, breathe, and this is for you. Now, for those who don't know me yet, I'm Milou Hilhorst and I am an empowerment life coach, single mom of 2 boys, and a woman who's been exactly where you are or where you have been as well. I survived a full-on nervous breakdown and a nearly 2-year long burnout that cracked me to bits. It forced me to look at all the patterns I was living, from people pleasing, overthinking, guilt, constantly proving my worth, but doing more, and it made me realize I wasn't living, I was plain surviving. It was that bad, okay? Now, I put all these things that happened to me into something to actually learn from it and to use it for the good. Okay, so I created the Peaceful Chaos Method, which is my online coaching program to help other women over 40 break free from those same exhausting cycles, to stop living in emotional chaos and finally start creating peace without the guilt and without apology. I'm not here to give you fluff advice. I'm here to help you see the patterns running your life and give you and guide you back to you, and so that you can take back control over the life that you want for you. Okay, now let's have a look. What exactly is hidden chaos? What do I call the hidden chaos? When I say hidden chaos, I'm not talking about your calendar being full or your kitchen being a mess, which probably is my life anyway. But I'm talking about the chaos that lives inside you, the stuff that runs your life without you even realizing it. It's the mental noise that never shuts off. It's the overthinking, the guilt, the people pleasing, the constant need to be on for everyone else. It's that feeling of I can't stop or everything will fall apart. And this chaos shows up as exhaustion, but not the kind a nap fixes. Okay, it's the emotional burnout. It's waking up already absolutely shattered. It's living in hyper awareness, trying to keep everyone else happy just so you feel safe and accomplished. But here's the thing, it is not your fault that this is your go-to mode of living. Okay, you were conditioned to survive this way, but just because it's familiar and normal doesn't mean it's right or that you have to keep living like this. All right, now let's have a look at the pain points that you hopefully will recognize so that you can put the dots together. Let's get real. You might not call it survival mode, but you'll feel this in your bones. You're always busy, but nothing ever feels done. You can't sit still without guilt. You're constantly replaying conversations, second guessing everything, thinking or asking yourself if you've been too harsh or if you've explained yourself. Did you message that person back? Why are they not messaging you back? And what's going on, so on. It's just this constant overthinking. You feel responsible for everyone else's moods. You've forgotten what you even need because it's been about everyone else for so long, and you keep thinking, if I just push a little harder, then I'll feel better. But that better never comes. Okay? You might look like you've got it together, But inside, you're running on empty. And what's worse is that you've been living like this for so long that you think it's normal. All right? But it's not. And this is what hidden chaos does. It keeps you stuck in loops of doing, fixing, pleasing, and proving until you do not even remember who you are anymore. And here's the kicker. Chaos doesn't feel chaotic to you. It feels normal. It feels safe. Now let this sink in for a second, because this is what it's all about. Why does it feel normal and safe to you? It's because you were conditioned that way. Somewhere along the way, you learned that being busy, needed, or in control equals being worthy, safe, and enough. So now, when things slow down, your nervous system panics. It's like, wait, we're not doing anything. Something must be wrong. But I need you to realize this. You did not choose this. And this is your old programming running your life. Okay? Well, here's what I want you to really hear. You already survived the hard part. So why are you still living like everything's about to fall apart? Okay? It's not your fault. It's survival mode, and it became your normal, but it doesn't have to stay that way. And today I'm giving you a sneak peek into the survival mode switch, which is a brand new cheat sheet that I'm dropping this Friday in the Shatter group. It's a no BS real talk roadmap to help you finally stop running on fumes and teach your nervous system to trust the calm without needing another breakdown to wake you up. And in the next couple of slides, I'll walk you through the 4-step survival mode switch. Now, remember, if you want it, keep an eye on the post that offers the guide in the Shatter group this Friday, April 4th, and comment that you want it. All right? Now, step number 1 is awareness. We're going to create awareness. If you're known with my trainings, you know that this is one of my first steps that I actually teach all the time. We need to create awareness. If we're not aware, we do not know what's going on. All right. We need to recognize the noise. So if you're constantly on edge, overthinking every detail, or can't relax without guilt, that's not just how you are. Okay. That's survival mode. Whispering in the background, pretending to be your personality. The thoughts are screaming at you. You do not get to rest. You haven't done enough. Or other people have it harder. Stop being dramatic. Or if you're not useful, you're worthless. Who do you think you are to slow down? And I can go on and on. This list is, is endless. That's not you being realistic. It's your conditioning talking. Okay, and it's been running your life for years, keeping you overworked, overgiving, and quietly resentful while you smile through the exhaustion. And this step is about noticing it and naming it, because once you recognize the noise, it loses the power. Okay. Now, step number 2 is when we've spotted the noise, it's time to question where it even came from. Okay. So we're going to start to understand most of the chaos you carry. You didn't choose it. You didn't choose it. You were taught. You were taught the chaos. Somewhere along the line, you learned that being busy means that you're being valuable, or saying no means that you're being selfish, or doing everything means that you're safe. Okay, because no one can say anything about you in a negative way if you're doing everything that you can to help others. Okay, to be there for others. But here's the truth. Those beliefs are outdated software. They are installed to help you survive, but they're not helping you live. Not anymore at this moment in time. And in this step, we start asking, is this truly true? Is this really true? Or is this just what I was programmed to believe? And that question is everything. Step number 3 is all about showing your body that it's safe to slow down. We're not doing big dramatic changes here. We're talking tiny shifts that tell your nervous system you're not in danger anymore. Okay. And here's what it might look like. You can take 2 minutes to sit down and do absolutely nothing on purpose. Just 2 minutes. Or you can delay a response to a message or an email that isn't urgent or that you need a minute to think about without reacting straight away from a bad point of view or from a triggered point of view. Okay. Or it can look like letting yourself leave one thing undone. I know that's a hard one. And watch the world not collapse. Okay. If you don't do something, it's not going to end the world. Just keep that in mind. And if you want, you can set a 10-minute timer to lie down, no scrolling on your phone, not doing anything, just being. Even want to close your eyes, see how you feel. This is what it is, okay? It's just tiny steps. Because these are the signals to your system when you do this. Your system will say, see, we're not under threat. We're not under threat. And it's okay to rest. It's okay to just take a break. Now, if you do one of these today and again tomorrow, and within the 48 hours, you'll feel your shoulders drop. I promise you, that's your body finally exhaling. Okay? Just one thing a day. It could be 2 minutes, it could be 5 minutes, it could be 10 minutes. That's it. Okay? Now, step number 4 is where we lock it in. This is about repeating those tiny shifts until calm stops feeling unfamiliar. And here's the truth. You don't need to earn peace, and you do not need to practice it, especially when your old patterns want to pull you back into the chaos, because they are going to try that. I can tell you that now, okay? When you start changing things in your patterns, your old patterns are going to panic, and they're going to try and convince your head, your mind, that you need to go back to the old way because it's safer, but it's not, okay? And anchoring the calm means choosing one simple thing that grounds you and doing it daily on purpose. It could be just sitting in silence with a coffee, saying, I've done enough for the day, and meaning it. Stretching for 2 minutes before or when you come out of bed, or watching the sky instead of your to-do list. It's that simple. And it's not about doing more. It's about making calm your new normal. Okay, one small anchor at the time. Because when calm becomes familiar, chaos stops being your default. Now, if we look at the 4-step process of the survival switch, there I did know the name of the value bomb that's gonna land on Friday. Right, you are not broken. Okay, you're just stuck in survival mode, and that chaos running your life, it's learned, not permanent. Okay, we broke down. Hi, Brandy. We broke down the 4 steps to flip this switch. Step number 1 was recognize the noise. Recognize the noise. Step number 2 was understanding and challenging the programming. Step number 3 was rewiring and delaying your response. And step number 4 was locking it in and anchoring the calm. Okay, and don't forget the survival mode switch drops this Friday in the Shatter group. Watch for the post and comment to get it. All right. Now, if this training hit home, if you felt seen, called out, or even a little emotional, good. That means you're ready. Because you don't need to keep figuring this out on your own. I'm here to help. And I've opened up a few spots for my free Take Back Control mentorship call. It's a 30-minute call, one-to-one session where we'll uncover exactly where you're stuck and what it'll take to shift it. Okay, no pressure, no selling, just real talk and powerful clarity. And this is for you if you're done surviving and finally ready to start living for you. Now, DM me the word call or check the link in the training post to book. All right. I'm going to stop sharing, so I'll blow up your screen. Now, you being here today means something. Okay. It means you're already doing the work. even if it doesn't feel like it yet. So I need you to take a breath, let it land. You're not behind. You're not too late. I want you to know that you're not too late and you're just waking up from survival. Okay. Brandy says in the chat, get the calls in. She's the best. Brandy is in my program and she is doing absolutely amazing. Now, take a breath, let it land. You're not behind, you're not too late. You're just waking up from the survival mode. Okay. And I promise peace is waiting for you on the other side of this chaos. You don't have to earn it. You just have to choose it. Okay. And I'm here when you're ready. And you've got this, and I've got you. And I'll see you next week. Keep an eye out for Friday for the valuable. Right. Bye.